Hello guys, welcome. So today you're going to be learning how to create this design on Canva, right? Without further ado, let's get started. So you want to go to your Canva. I believe you finished watching the introduction video by now. You want to click on this add icon right here after you log on to canva.com. I click on the add icon and then click on custom size, right? And then the size you're going to be using is 3000 by 3000. Then you're going to create a new design. So after you create a new design, we are going to get started in making the design. Today we are going to be starting the practicals after watching. I believe you've watched all the theory, right? All the graphic design principles and theory, because you are going to be needing them for you to be able to effectively create the flyer. Remember, it's a step-by-step process, and if you jump class, if you jump any level, it's going to take a toll on your design. So you want to make sure that you followed all the theory, follow all the principles, you watch all of them, and then you can start designing, right? You are starting with this design, a very simple design. I believe you're not going to waste much time. Yeah, now I'll be explaining why we have to do some of the things. So without further ado, let's get started. Right now, so you see, yes, we have a red background. We are using a red background here, so I'll just get that red background immediately. I will get it from this place, right? Let me show you the name. Info, red streaks, blah blah blah, on black background design. Okay, so I'll go here, I'll go to my, and I'll search red background. That's what I did when I was doing the first, because I want you to have the, so okay, this is in design. We are going to go to elements first of all. I'm going to go to elements, not templates. So go to elements, and then we'll search for, I'm going to search for red background, because the one I got, I wanted to just get the right name and just search it directly, but then I realized that when you are just starting, you're not going to just go and search for red streaks on this and that. So you search for red background. If it's a blue background, you want to search for blue background, depending on the design and depending on the color that you had to use for the design. Why we had to use red background for this particular design is that the visa that we are trying to sell to the people is red. So you cannot be using a blue background on a red visa and all of that stuff you get. So just choose, go to photos, and then you go to the one that best communicates the message. So there are plenty of them. I'm already saying that this one is going to be good enough. This one is also going to be good enough, right? And remember, as a designer, as a creative, you are testing stuff. You are not just limited to one stuff. You get now. So you can try out this side, it doesn't work, change it. Try out this side, it doesn't work, change it. But the reason why you're doing this tutorial is so you can learn. So me, I've already done it, so you can learn. So when you're doing your own, don't expect that doing it once you're going to get it right. Do you understand? Don't be deceived that because you watch somebody else's video and then you know how to design the same thing he did, you are now good. I was there before. It's not a nice place to be, right? You are good when you are capable of creating your own designs yourself. Do you understand? Without getting resources from somebody else, without getting watching a video like this, until you can get to that point, right? You are still learning. This tutorial is just like wheelers. You are riding a bike. They have to put those extra wheels to help you ride well so you don't fall. That is what this tutorial is for. After you gain some mastery, after you gain some competence, then you can start creating your own without needing all this stuff here. Do you get now? So there are plenty of this stuff. So you see this one. I like this one. So, and then also this other one here, right? And many of them, and I could also use another one different from the one I used before, but I don't want to waste our time. But also know that we are going to be spending time, because I'm not going to I'm cutting this video into two. Just bear that in mind that okay, I'm going to be learning it, I'm going to watch everything, and I'm going to design everything. Do you understand? So I'm doing this for people that are willing to learn, not people that say I don't have time, I have to go and eat, I have to go to school, You have to create time, because if it's a skill you want to learn, you have to make the time for it, because when you're going to be earning from the skill, nobody's going to be eating the money for you. Do you understand that? Yes. So you have to, some tutorials I watch, some videos I watch just to learn, I watch 4 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours, because what am I doing my time with? What am I using my time to do when I'm not adding value to my life? and I'm not adding value to my life. So I have to stay there. I have to learn it first. Did you get it now? So yeah, be conscious that this thing is an investment and I'm going to get the dividends. Okay. So also I noticed it's a pro feature. So I will make the background available for you guys. So I would not, make stress you guys, since some of you that are starting at the very, very scratch. But those that are interested in getting the Canva Pro for free, like the Canva for Teams, you can be using that one for now before get you can now start paying Canva to get the full access where you can get your brand kit and stuff like that. So I will just make the background available for you guys. So this is, I'll just bring this design here. I've not edited this yet. Search for this background, bring it here. So expanding it, bring it here. Put it here like this. Right, okay, and then I'll just go into edit it. I'm going to be using two backgrounds for this stuff. Then brightness, you see, like this no, it's a -1. They're testing this stuff. They're just saying, can it be better, because you cannot know if it can be better if you have not edited it. So like this is not good, like this is better, but that's too dark, so I'll just leave it like 10. Highlights, add lights. So I want lights. So I don't want lights like that. I'll go to -38. Shadow, I don't want a shadow. Vibrance, you want to go to vibrance. Vibrance, increase how good this looks like. The vibration, something like that. Saturation, make it have more vividity, like bring out the color content of the stuff. See, you have color edit. I don't want to change the color edit. I can change this. Enter this place now, I can change the color to another thing. You're seeing now, but I don't want it, so I'm not gonna go back. I think in some of the tutorial we're going to use color edit. Sharpness, make it more sharp, make it more very clearly seen. I don't want sharpness here because it's the background. You don't want it. All supposed to be there. People are not supposed to even notice it. If it's not you that is designing now, you just the image. You don't even care how the background is created. You don't even know that it's too complex, too stuff that's there. So this is the first one you add, and then see on the red background. The second one is this guy right here. So I'll just go in. So I'm not going to make them available for you, but I think yes. So you are going to tell me thank you for making it available. Right, and then this stuff, that's what I did. If it didn't come out how I like, I'm not gonna use it anymore. But then I'll just reduce, and I cannot edit it. Let's go to the beginning. Temperature is supposed to be this, going towards the side to make it have this brown reddish effect. This one is for warm colors, this one is for cool colors, you understand? So remember, I'll talk about what warm and cool colors are. Warm colors like red, yellow, orange, you see, you want to go to this part, right? But for cool colors like blue, green, you want to go for this part. Green and purple, I think. Yeah, no, I think I know. Okay, brightness, you do like this. Reduce brightness, contrast, right? And don't be afraid of starting your design. Maybe a beginner, like you are doing the design, is not looking nice at the beginning. It's not going to look nice. I've said this before. Right? Genesis 1, God created the heavens and the earth, but it was form. It was without form. It was void. You understand? So design is going to be looking stupid at the beginning. Like, what is this? But when you so don't get that. What is this one? I don't like it. I have a friend that does that. So she's not even going to want to wait to see how it comes out. See that immediately you just start doing it. You're going to see it. You're going to planting. You're going to dig the ground. You're not going to see anything. But you know that right? You got certain things that I'm not going to just stop. You're going to keep doing it. Right? King Benji, right? So He was using music for, and I liked it. I say I liked it, not I like it now, but I think I prefer Stretch Pro and some of the other fonts I add to Canva, but I'm not going to use them because maybe some of you will not have brand kits, right? So we are like considering the whole house to ensure that everybody can maximize this video, right? So change this to Juno, and then I'll make it bold. Okay. Now you can see the difference between these two, this one and this one, right? Okay, let me show you something. You're going to reduce the spacing. No, that don't like this. So like this, did you know? And then the color. So this is the color we are using, right? And I had to like check it out to actually get it. It's not that I just know the color. I had to try out various combination. I had to move it left, move it right, like move it here to see it's gonna work, move it here so it's gonna come this side. It's not working. Then that's how we find colors actually. That's how I find colors. I don't know about other people then, but that's how I find colors, because before I was like just cramming the color code. So I'm saying the color code is this, I will go and cram. That's like, how do I create this color code myself? You have to move it, you try it out, and then you see the one that blends well with your design. So this is the color code right here, FFBB22. Right, you want to get that because maybe you will need it right when you get to this point. So do you know? And then okay, now there's something I'm noticing here. The main background. I would also add this actually. Or is this this one? Cancel. I'm feeling like this stuff is not dark enough. Like this transparency is reduced or something. Can you notice it? Right. So I'll just change this. I'll bring this guy. Let me bring out this stuff. This one, yeah. But I told you can change this stuff. I want to make it as real as possible. I don't want you to have this thing that we just enter to design and bam, we just start and just finish. Why? Like that was like this guy is creative. This is the process we do. So that's why I was also copying, pasting for you guys. Right? I'm showing you the process, showing how it's done. So you have the idea. So when you start, you're not going to say, this guy did his own very fast. Why am I wasting time? This is how you learn. You get it now. And then the one I did bring it, I will edit it to make it more reddish. I will go to adjust. Go to my temperature. Bring it towards this area. I don't want that white. -3. Contrasts, let's leave it at 10. Don't saturation. 5 will be okay. Then sharpness, I don't want sharpness, just want it to be there. Let's say clarity. Clarity is to 0, let's leave it. Vibrance, I've vibrated it. Right. Right, so we have this. Did you know? Now, Singapore, blah blah blah. So, second thing now, before I start bringing in other text, I'll go to my add icon. I'll remove this red background. We are done with that. I'll bring in an image, a shape. Right, so this shape right here, I'll bring in a shape. choose one white stuff. I'll change the color to white, right? The normal white is available, so I don't need to give you a color code for that. And if you feel okay, you want to rush, some people are very fast learners, like even me when I was learning. Sometimes I feel like guy talks too much. I just get to the point, and some people need this basic, so we cannot like, because of the high people that's going to learn very fast, leave behind those guys that are, very not as fast. So you feel you're fast, you realize some ideas. You can increase the speed of the video to make your process, more easier, right? So bring in this stuff like this. You see the shape, I just make it rectangular format. I place it at the bottom, right? I go to style. Style is just presented. As you bring in the shape, style comes with it, right? There's color. And this is the color. If I want to change this shape, this is the color I will use to change it. So if I want to change it, I will change it here. Let's say I change it to black here, for example. But if I go to this, I go scroll down, you're going to see another color here. Now this color is not going to change anything. This color is supposed to change the text that you write. You see, it's not going to change. So you want to change the color of a shape, go to this first one here, and then you change it. Do you understand that? Yeah. So to prevent stress, you're like, I'm changing the color, it's not changing. Some people meet me, sir, I'm changing the color, it's not changing. Canva is not working. So please avoid that. Don't come and report it until you are 100% sure, right? And Canva works perfectly fine, please. Okay. So I'll place it here. Right, and then this is it. Yeah. And then I want to just copy the text. So you have to Singapore passport is the powerful passport in global travels. I had to go and do my research to check if it is really true, and turns out it is. Singapore is that country is on another scale, on another level, right? Just you having their passport, they give you more respect, more even than having American passport. So they're good. So the Singapore passport is the most. So you're going to just copy that text, right? I'll read it out. Let me read it out for you. The Singapore passport is among the most powerful It's among the most powerful for global travel, right? System it already. So I need to extend things up. I want each video to like an average of 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not saying well, okay. And then the second thing, power up your passport. I'll just get down to, then we're just going to dive to the main stuff. Let me just copy and paste this is taking. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, I've added the two stuff we're going to be thinking very, very importantly. And this one, I'm just going to add it. Bring it here. I'm going to make it available. I've added it already. Yes. Okay. So this is it here. I already edited this stuff, so I'm just going to send it to you like that, But it's supposed to be like the basics one, the beginner stuff, okay? So don't waste much time, right? But then have in mind that as you go forward, you want to learn how all this were achieved, right? But then you just want to learn for this design. What we are just learning here is placement, right? Morox travel. Let me get logo. Also make it available for you. So reduce the size, and then right, okay. More rock travel and tours. So I'll just copy this. I'll send it back. So the Morocco travel, so I use I think it's Senzel. No, Morocco travels. Okay, so this font you can find the row collector ALT. If you do not have, because it's a pro version, I think you can use Cinzel. Cinzel is an alternative. Cinzel can work fine too. Yeah. So let's plug this in. Travels on top. I was going to reduce this stuff a little bit. And then duplicate this stuff and write the travels on top. Travels and top. I don't even know what's happening. Where's my stuff? Okay. Right. So go to this, zoom out, go here, place it here. The color will be the same thing as this no, which you have given you color code already. So you have, if you have added it, you use it already, you're going to have that color code. And it's better you watch and design simultaneously. You understand? Saves time. Times are only factor now. Designing like time is not enough. Okay, let's rock the world together. Let's do this one. Let's adjust in this background that I placed here. Bring it here. Let's rock the world. Dot. Let's rock the world together. And then I change this to white. And then since I use raw collector, and for the free guys who don't have the Canva Pro yet, or will not be able to get it immediately, right? You can just use Canva Pro. I say Canva Pro Cinzel is a free font. And thing about Cinzel is it does not have small letters, so you have to just manage it like this. But then it still achieves the same purpose. Remember, it's not about the font, it's the purpose you're talking about. If you can do it, fine, you are good. Okay, do you know? Then these two stuff here is very, very, looks simple but complex at the same time. So this, I will duplicate this stuff, bring it down here, right? How many? 23 minutes. We have like 7 more minutes to go. Okay, and then I'll make it red. Now this red, the color code is E40201. E40201. You can just start learning that, using this till you learn how to create your own. And don't worry, it's going to be long enough. You're going to know how exactly it's generated, right? It takes you about 100 designs to get some level of mastery, right? But like 100 designs, not much. These designs I've created, I can't count again. I know it's more than 1,000. I can't even count again. But then I will still keep learning, right? If you stop learning, you get left behind. Is this forever evolving world? And if it was in the olden days, you can, just chill, just rest. So you don't have to learn like that. You can just learn one skill, go to university 20 years ago, and you're still relevant 20 years later. But now, you go to university, before you even graduate, your course is now relevant. AI is doing it, so you're no longer valuable, right? So you just have to keep learning in order to be relevant. If you want to keep, thriving, having enough finance, check. So the red is supposed to be up. So I'll bring it here. You hope you understand why I does it. I just bring the black, just basic stuff. And the way I like using my phone, you just use your hand. Use your hand. If I'm getting a system now, it must be a system that I can use my hand to. I cannot just using arrow. How does arrow want to do this stuff for me now? I'm already used to this stuff. Let's do a screen touch. Okay. So follow us. I'll just get this follow us and Morocco travel, right? Select more people. But I'll not do that. I'll not do that. I want you to see something, right? You will just see it and say, okay, this is just how they did it. But how do we even align it that easily? Okay, follow us. Us at, right? Is it just follow us? Different follow us at, right? Okay. Follow us on Instagram at. Okay. Follow us on Instagram at. Right. So I click on that. Calm down, bro. Zoom in with your hand. Best stuff you can ever. See how easy it is. You can even draw. Just draw. It's as if you are drawing with a pen when you are doing a logo or stuff like that. You're drawing. But then drawing with your finger is not that effective. When I get better system, we can use light pen to just draw it perfectly well. So follow us. Bring it here. Then I duplicate it. Then more rocks draft is going to be bigger. It's going to be bolder. More rocks travel and tall. See, so now you see, now if you get, just watch how it's easy, but then you increase the size here, bring it here, and then you make this one bigger, bolder. Go to formats, make it bold. Right, formats, it's just scroll down. This is format. If you want to have B dot dot dot, you can edit your text there, and then you zoom in, place it here. See it, follow us on Instagram, toes. I have to mind that you have to be very, very conscious of the little things, right? Most times it's the little things that make the design looks, bad or good. Do you understand now? The little things. And then reach us on WhatsApp or call. I'm just going to copy this one because it's going to waste that time. It's 7 minutes already. But it's the same thing, the same way I just did this stuff now. You can just do that, right? And then I'm going to show you, and depending on this design now, you see what I did there now. This, when you write the reach us on WhatsApp and call, it has to be aligned with this line. It has to be aligned with this up and down. They have to be the same. And this with the reach us is not, I have to put it here, so it's aligned. In the other design was not totally aligned. And now you see that, okay, but there's no negative space. This is not looking nice. That art is totally amateur, right? So just leave it like this. So you have to reduce it. If I want it to be like this one here, but then you just bring like this. You know that there's a space between the 7 and the. I'll bring it close like this. Then yeah. So I'll just pick it up, bring it down. Travels and tours. What next? IG logo. So just search for IG, Instagram, where you get templates here. Instagram logo on your element. So Instagram logo, no icon. Logo. I couldn't see all this. Just get the one when it loads. Okay, so still here. This one is a free one. It's a free stuff. So I'll just bring it. Just tap it. It's gonna come in. You reduce the size. Bring it down here. Reduce the size again. And then I'll change the color to this yellow. The yellow that we've I've shared with you. The color code. I reduce it here. it like this now. You understand? Okay, this is stuff. This one is a bit smaller. I'll make it a bit bigger. Now this other one, you need two, and they have to be smaller this size. So same thing, you have to ask for call icon. So call icon. Even the practical self, although it's good, although it's where you actually learn, right? It's still boring to just watch the video, right? To some level. But, hey, we're even learning this. Life is so totally fun in all areas, right? So this is it here. It's free. It's also free. No, I don't want this. Remember, the way I'm checking is that this one now, if you shrink it, you're not going to have the same results because it's not totally. Why I want to use it, this one is not using. It's using negative space. Like there's a hollow, there's a gap here, and when I reduce it too much, this line, the outer line, is going to shrink. I don't know if you get that. That's why I want to use an icon that has the total covering. That is not a thin line that's covering it. Look at it here. This one now. That one is better to use. Do you understand? Right. So this one, same color. I reduce the size because I want two stuff to fit in at the place of. I know here you have only Instagram, but now it's two, call and WhatsApp. So next one, search for WhatsApp icon. WhatsApp icon. So this is it. That one also having, not the one that's having thin lines, the one that's covered totally. Don't use thin lines. It's not gonna have that good look at the end of the day. I want to increase it a little bit because making it too small is going to take a toll on the design. It's not going to be visible, it's not going to be seen. You remember the goal, you're communicating to your audience. I want them to see it. Again. So, and you see why I keep checking this. That's why it is important when you are starting design, you want to get something like a model. I feel I have to still reduce this too. I'll have to reduce it. Why do I have to reduce them, you might ask? Because I want to move them inside. I don't need it to align again because now the goal is that I wanted to communicate a good image, a good overall image to get that, like, so I have to increase this stuff. And then you know how this Instagram, the size is matching this stuff. You understand? Same thing I wanted with this one, but since it's two, you have to move it here so that this one is not going too far out to the side and then leaving the image, unbalanced and scattered. Understand? All these things are subtle signs that you have to be aware of in your design. Then you see, I notice this one is a bit bigger than this one, right? But then so good. I can just select multiple. Or just rearrange this stuff again very, very fast. These are ones where you don't do it anyhow. That's how you get the excellent stuff. You have to make sure that you look at it, God created, and then look at it and say it was good. So if it's not good in your eyes, you have to do the editing and right. Yeah. So I'll just for the sake of you guys, okay, it's almost time. Let me just round up. I'll select multiple and click on this, select multiple, and then I'll group all of them, and then I'll increase it. You understand? You see, that's an easier way of doing it. And then this one, I'll bring it to the top, into front. I'll bring it back here, you see. And then finally, one thing is a shadow. There's a shadow right here. Right, I'll just copy and bring it very fast and make it available for you guys. So don't waste time. Paste. And then I'll send it back. You see, so what it gives that shadow and makes it look real. You understand? So when you do even this thing, the face I had to edit it and add the shadow, makes it real. Add the sense of realism. Make it realistic, if I can speak in English that I communicate clearly. So I'll go to lift, increase the shadow. 25 is okay. 25. See, it's the subtle signs that you don't see that is even influencing design more than what you see. There are many principles here that apply that is beyond alignment, balance, and all of that stuff. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything for now about that area. And then do you bring it here. I'll go to effects, then go to shadow, lifts, right? And then I'll bring it to 30. You see? And then finally, you see this line, I believe you know. Say, yeah, that line, how do you get it? It's very easy. Right? I'm feeling like I should not even add it again because it's feeling like a bit amateur, but then we've started already. Let me just do that. So very easy, you just bring in a shape, cycle, for example. Bring in a circle, right? And then you want to zoom out, cancel that stuff. And then I'll change this color to white, right? And then you click on this dot, these two dots, you click on it again. You scroll down, right? You scroll down, you see gradients, right? And then you see this black one. You are going to change the color. You're going to go to this downside, not this upside now, that is X. This down layer right here. Then you're going to reduce this thing, bring that to 0. So do you see the cycle now? It's now 0. Now 0 here. So you made it transparent, right? Then that's it. Then just rotate it. And I'll just like this. Increase the size. This is like this. Now just rotate it like this. And then I'll reduce transparency to like 15. You understand? So you see, that's that. We are done, right? So the next thing now, click on this top up here to download it. So when you're downloading, okay, yeah, I just logged on directly to the designing. My god. Okay, the size is 3000 by 3000. I didn't start from I'm just realizing that now. I'm sorry about that. It's 3000 by 3000. I will have to do a video and add it at the front, right? And then I'll do that. Okay, so the size, I like increasing the size to 1.5, right? I increase the size to 1.5 so that the quality will be high. Then I'll click on download. And then remember, I have plenty pages, but you just have only one, so you just click on download, and then you download, and it's going to save to your phone. Do you understand that now? All right, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Hope you learned something nice. So we'll meet again. See, are we meeting again? Yes, we're surely meeting again. Make 3 day counts. Thank you so much.